I'm Anil Kumar. Let me first thank all my viewers and subscribers for watching my videos, posting excellent questions, and sharing some questions. Here's a worksheet. We'll discuss question number 4 in this particular video from one of our subscribers. It is based on vectors, dot product application. We'll see how to solve this question. Question number 5 from the worksheet is solve for x. Vector u equals to x comma 3x and the magnitude of vector u is 9. B. Vector u is 2x comma x, vector v is 5xx, and the magnitude of u plus v is 6. C is vector u is 3x 7, y is 5xx, and the sum of magnitude of u and v is 10x. Now you need to solve for the value of x in this particular question. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. So let's begin with the very first one. We are given u equals to, the vector u is x3x. And we are also given that the magnitude of vector u is 9. Now, if a vector is given and its magnitude is given, what is the magnitude of the vector? Well, the magnitude of vector u is basically, for this vector, will be square root of x square plus 3x whole square, right? So that is what the magnitude should be. Now this magnitude is given to us as 9. So we can equate this to 9. And now we have an equation in x which can be solved. So let's square both sides. So we get x squared plus 3x whole square equals to 9 square. So that is x squared plus 10x squared equals to 81. And this is, 9x squared I just added. So this is 9 plus 1, 10x squared equals to 81, or x squared is 81 over 10. Now it is a good practice to always write the answers with rationalized terms, right? So here we can now solve for x. So x is equal to square root of 81 over 10 with plus and minus sign. So this could be written as plus or minus 9 over square root of 10. Now that can be rationalized, right? So we should rationalize and write it as plus or minus 9 over square root 10 times square root 10 over square root 10. So now denominator is 10 and the numerator is 9 plus minus square root 10 over 10. Is that clear to you? So the value of x in this particular case is plus or minus 9 square root 10 over 10. So I hope the steps are absolutely clear. So the basic concept which we have used here is that if the vector u is ab, then the magnitude of vector u is square root of a square plus b square, correct? Now let's take up part B of this particular question. In part B, we are given two vectors and the sum of these vectors is 6. So let us find the sum of the vectors first. So we are given the vector u as 2xx, vector v as 5xx, correct? So vector u plus vector v will be what? It will be 2x plus 5x and the y components x plus x, which we can write as 7x 2x. So that is vector u plus v. What is the magnitude of this vector? Well, the magnitude of this vector will be square root of 7x whole square plus 2x whole square, right? Now this magnitude is given to us as 6, right? So we can write this as 6 is equal to square root of 49x squared plus 4x squared. Now we can square both sides and solve just as we did last time. Perfect. At this stage, you can always pause the video, further solve the question, and then look into my suggestions. So we can write this as 6 squared equal to 49 plus, I'm just writing 49x squared plus 4x squared. So we have 36 equal to 53x squared, or we can write 36 over 53 as equal to x squared. And so we can write x as square root with a plus minus sign of 36 over 53, which is plus minus 6 over square root of 53. As we did last time, we'll rationalize the denominator, and so we'll write x as plus minus 6 over square root 53. You multiply and divide by square root 53, and you get 53 in the denominator. Is that clear to you? Perfect. So that is how it should be solved. I hope the steps are absolutely clear. You can now pause the video and answer part C yourself. That should be easy, right? Here is my solution. Now let's take up 5C. We're given these two vectors. Vector u is 3x7. Vector v is 5xx. Their sum, vector u plus vector v, is going to be, we'll add these components, 8x, and then we have 7 plus x, correct? So that becomes the sum of this vector. Now, magnitude of this sum is what? Magnitude of u plus v will be square root of 8x whole square plus 7 plus x whole square, correct? Now it's a good idea to also write this as, you can always write this as square of this magnitude, right? Equal to all this. So let me write this as 64x squared plus, let's expand this, 49 plus 2ab, which is 14x plus x squared. The magnitude is given to us as 10x, right? So we are also given that the magnitude u plus v is equal to 10x. So we'll replace this with 10x whole square equal to all this, right? So 64 plus x is 65x squared, and we have 14x plus 49. Here we have 100x squared, right? Let's take away 65x squared. Let's take away 14x and 49. It gives us a quadratic equation, correct? So we may have to use the calculator now to solve this question, correct? So we get 35x squared minus 14x minus 49 equal to 0. So now let's use, you can use quadratic formula to find the solution. Or we need sum and product also, you could do. But anyway, we'll use the quadratic formula to find the solution. So x equals to minus of 14, which is 14 now, plus or minus square root of 14 square minus 4 times, so quadratic formula, 35 times minus 49, correct, square root, over 2 times 35, correct? So we get the value of x as 14 plus minus square root of all this, which is 14 square plus 4 times 35 times 49, right? That minus minus over 70. Let's calculate this using a calculator. So within square root, we have 14 square plus 4 times 35 times 49, and that is 84. So we can write this as 14 plus minus 84 over 70, right? So we get two solutions here. So if I do plus 14 and then divide by 70, I get my answer as 1, 2 over 5, which is 7 over 5. And if I say 14 minus 84 and then divide by 70, I get minus 1. So we have two solutions for this. The solutions are, let me write down here, the value of x is equal to 7 over 5 or minus 1. Correct. So these are the two solutions for the third part. So I hope with this you clearly understand how to find the value of x using the dot product or understanding the magnitude of vectors or their sums. Feel free to write your comments, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Soon I'll be uploading solution of 9 questions of this worksheet. Thanks for now and all the best.